from the basement, clashing from the closets in the hallway, and all sounds coming to my ears. Banging, creaking, and dashing, all noises. As planes overhead, cause more noise than a basketball bounces across the street, assaulting my ears with the always noise, my house.
Andrew, what'd you think of that?
I think it was kind of interesting that you actually used a real basketball for the part that I chose. Beach by Dominic. So silent, a palm tree shakes through the wind. So big, a fish makes a splash. So tiny, as you hear the sound of a crab snap its claws. So fast as the waves go in and out. So peaceful as you hear all the sounds at once. Beach music. Oh, come on. Ready? Beach by Dominic. So silent, a palm tree shakes through the wind. So big, a fish makes a splash. So tiny as you hear the sound of a crab snap its claws. So fast as the waves go in and out. So peaceful as you hear all the sounds at once.
Oh, that was definitely worth being able to hear that again. That was really cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Do any of the Dreaming Stream side, any specific comments? Christina, why don't you stand up and...
I really liked
You have to be a lot louder.
I really liked it how a lot of times with things like this, it just has like one instrument playing something at a time. I like how the saxophone was playing one thing for the entire song.
Nice. Elise, you have a comment?
I think the saxophone was very calming in that version of this.
What did Dominic think of the second version?
It definitely kind of set that beach sort of a mood. Matthew, one more. This will be our last one.
I actually like the second one better than the first one because I was kind of weird you were singing on the first one. On the second one, I think it had a better beat to it.
Okay, so you like the interpretation second. All right, very good. Okay.
These woods, the always peaceful chirping of birds upon tree branches, singing to anyone who listens, rustling from leaves in trees as the whistling wind blows by, answering the flowing river, running river, as if it has been called to, hooting from owls, thumping of bunnies, and the slurping of animals drinking. From the river, the scratching sound of squirrels climbing up tree filled my mind with calm, peaceful, and happy thoughts of the always peacefulness of these woods.
I like how you use the bongos and whatever those are with the person with the football on his shirt is playing.
Is that a xylophone?
No.
Wood blocks.
Oh yeah.
Wood block.
Ah.
Very cool. Zach, what do you want to say?
The bongos were really good and the wood block was good.
Excellent.
Hanan, what'd you think?
It was really good.
Yeah, you liked it? Did you think it would come out like that? That was pretty amazing.
Barber by Matthew. The wind, a kind of sound like a flute. From on true artistry. Ding, ding, the sails are rocking, slamming on poles, holding against their will, giving the sounds a tempo. Silent almost, silent. The size, splash, a fish, the size of fly, gives it a jump sound. Sweet, the sound of waves, forcing the dock that goes for eternity. Whoosh, the waves, a splashing sound, just gives it the final touch. An idea for a piece of
Matt, do you want to say anything about that?
Yes, I liked how you used real instruments. The instruments were just great. It's nice to see something you put together and somebody just acting it out or just making music for it. I just like it. That was very nice, guys.
That was a really good comment, Matthew, because I think it's something that the people, that everyone is surprised by. You know, the people who wrote the poems, somebody else is doing something with it, and that's pretty cool. That was a good comment.
It gives you a nice, confident feeling.
Yeah, yes it does.
What we did, since in this poem it has stuff like about little kids and their like enjoyment in the theme park. So what we did is we went out to recess and we recorded the younger grades, and so we put that into the poem. Theme Parks by Cycling Kieran. Yelling, squealing, assaulting my ear with that awful noise. Theme parks.
Flashes always in my eyes, people telling me to take pictures of you. And oh, that awful noise, theme parks.
People yelling in my ear saying, get your popcorn, get your popcorn. And oh, that awful noise. Theme parks.
Parents telling you to go on lame rides. And oh, that awful noise, theme parks.
Parents yelling in my ear saying, whee! And little kids jumping up and down saying,
And oh, that awful noise, theme parks.
So, Kieran,
What do you think?
what do you think?
I liked it when you put the part, say cheese, doll.
That was my
That was
Very creative.
cool.
You did an excellent job.
Anyone else want to add something? Melina?
I liked when you used when you recorded the little kids playing on the playground, because that really sounded like a theme park and it was really nice. I really liked it. Cooking music by Haley. This kitchen, the always shout, always of roaring waiters and waitresses, giving orders to fast-working employees, served in marble with pots and pans, filled with the bubble of boiling water, placed on the grate of the stove, rumbling with the roar of fire, joining in with the slam of heavy kitchen doors being heaved open, offbeat, with the jitter and a fast beat of gigantic kitchen knives, chopping foods of all sorts in this kitchen, cooking music.
Haley, you want to make a comment?
It was a lot different than what I was going to expect it to be. Like, you used a lot of different instruments for it. It was really cool.
Somebody else, and we've heard from